guys, it's Sarah, and today is Booklist Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library, and every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are going to be talking about royal reads. So books that have some sort of royalty aspect in them, some way, shape, or form. This one I have here is The Gown. This is by Jennifer Robson. I've talked about this one a little bit recently, just in some recommendations and stuff, because I really loved this book. It was a big surprise on how much I loved it. It's a historical fiction, and it is following a group of women who are dressmakers, and they end up being hired to make the wedding dress of Queen Elizabeth. And you're learning more about their lives, one person in particular, and things that she's going through with her family and the economic situation in that time period, and, a love life and things like that. And it was so interesting. And it surprised me how much I really enjoyed it and how much I connected with the main character in here. And it was really good. I really liked it a lot. The next one I want to talk about is American Royals. This is by Katharine McGee. There are 4 books in this series, and I've read all of them. And I really enjoyed the characters in here. So this is a young adult series, and it follows the idea that instead of America being a democracy the way that we are, it is a monarchy, and there are kings and queens instead of presidents that are voted in. So it is a royal family that rule America versus having a president that you vote in. And the family are descendants of George Washington. So kind of the idea that he was a king instead of a president, and what that would look like. And it was really interesting. And it was very dramatic because we are following the children of this royal family and things that they are getting into and things that are happening. And it's messy and it's a lot of fun. Then I would like to talk about Game of Thrones. So this is a very popular fantasy book series, and definitely has royalty in it because you have a lot of kings and queens and families that are vying for complete power over this kingdom and this world. And so it's a lot of things like that. So a lot of leaders of families and, stuff like that who are trying to take the throne, essentially. And I read the first book, loved it. I do want to keep reading the books. However, I'm one of those people who's holding out for the last book, but I don't know if it'll ever come. But I did watch the entire TV series as well, and currently watching House of the Dragon, which I'm loving as well. But yeah, it's good. Another one I would like to definitely recommend is the Selection series by Kira Cass. This is a trilogy, and it follows a kind of a dystopian type of setting, and it's kind of like The Bachelor. So there is a royal family, there is a prince, and the family decides that he needs to take a bride. And in order to do that, they are going to have a competition with the different classes in their kingdom, and, women and young girls from each class can come and compete. And it's basically a Bachelor type thing, and they are televising it. I actually really loved this series. I flew through it so quickly, I couldn't put it down. There's a lot more to it than that as well, which was good. It wasn't surface level. There was some deeper things happening. I only recommend reading the first 3. There are 2 books that are spinoffs of it, but they weren't very good, in my personal opinion. So I don't recommend reading those. The first 3 is all you need, but they're so much fun. And then the last one I would like to recommend is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I loved this book. I was obsessed with it when I was reading it. This one it's a romance, and it is between the son of an American president and a prince of England. And it is their relationship, how it started, how it grew, all the stickiness that comes with that. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I absolutely loved this one. I loved the characters. I especially loved Alex, who was the American. He was such a great character, and their chemistry was palpable and I could just feel their chemistry when I was listening to this book. And that is so important, to feel the chemistry between 2 characters, especially in a romance. And it was definitely here for this one. And I absolutely loved it. Okay, guys, those are some books that involve royalty in some way, shape, or form that I really recommend because I really enjoyed every single one of these. And I hope you guys will check some of them out. So make sure you go to watch Lindsay today and see which book she's going to be recommending for this topic as well. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.